Bro, you ever notice how the second you stop making someone a priority, they suddenly start paying attention? It's like when you're always the one making plans, picking the restaurant, calling first, checking in to see how she's doing, and she barely puts in any effort. But the day you stop, the day you focus on yourself and stop reaching out, that's when she starts wondering where you went. Suddenly she's asking about you, finding reasons to be around, acting like she never ignored you in the first place. It's not magic, it's human nature. People don't value what's always available. She wasn't hooked on you, she was hooked on the fact that you made her feel important. The moment you took that away, she felt it. And now she's the one feeling uncertain. But listen, this isn't about trying to get a reaction. It's about realizing your own worth. It's about stepping back, focusing on you, and letting the energy shift naturally. Because when you walk away, everything flips. So let's break it down. Why does walking away change the game completely? Point 1. She doesn't see it coming. Imagine you go to your favorite coffee shop every single morning. You order the same thing, and the barista always greets you with a smile. You never think about it. It's just there, part of your routine. Then one day, the shop is closed. No warning, no explanation. Suddenly you're thinking about it all day. Why is it closed? When is it coming back? Now, something you took for granted is all you can think about. That's exactly how it feels when a man who's always available suddenly pulls away. At first, she won't even believe it's happening. She's so used to guys chasing, trying harder when she pulls away. So when you stop putting her on a pedestal, stop seeking her validation, it throws her off completely. At first, she'll act like she doesn't care. She'll convince herself you're just trying to make her jealous or playing some temporary game. But as the hours turn to days and the days to weeks, the doubt starts creeping in. Is he really done? Is he actually walking away? And that's when the reality starts to sink in. The more she believed she had control, the harder this hits her, because for the first time, she's experiencing something rare, losing a man who truly means it when he walks away. Point 2. She loses her emotional high. She was never just enjoying your company, she was enjoying what you gave her. Your energy, your attention, your validation, it was like fuel for her self-esteem. The second you remove it, the crash begins. Suddenly, she's not getting the good morning text, the little compliments, the constant reassurance. She starts feeling the emptiness that she never expected. And the crazy part? She won't even know why she's feeling this way at first. She'll try to distract herself, post on social media like everything's great, but deep down, there's an itch she can't scratch. She'll start craving that energy back, and that's when she starts making moves to get it. This is why women check up on guys they've ignored. It's not always because they miss you, it's because they miss what you provided. And when they realize they no longer have that access, that's when they start to panic. Point 3, she starts testing you. Now that she's feeling the void, she won't just come running back. That would mean admitting she was wrong, and her ego won't allow that. Instead, she'll start testing the waters. Maybe she'll like an old picture of yours. Maybe she'll send a random "hey" text, pretending it's casual. Or she might comment something vague on your story, hoping you'll take the bait. But if you respond right away, she wins. Because now, she knows she still has you hooked. But if you stay unbothered, if you keep living your life like she doesn't exist, that's when the doubt turns into full-on regret. And that's why the real power move isn't just walking away, it's staying away. Because the longer you hold your ground, the more she starts questioning everything. Point 4, she feels what you felt. By this point, she's deep in her feelings. The same uncertainty, the same anxiety, the same frustration that you once felt, now it's her turn to experience it. And this is where things get interesting. She starts over-analyzing everything. She wonders if you've moved on, if you found someone else, if she misjudged your value. And because she can't stand the idea of losing, she starts convincing herself that she needs to win you back. Not necessarily because she wants a relationship, but because she needs to feel in control again. This is when the serious moves start happening. She might suddenly start liking all your pictures. She might bring up old memories, trying to trigger an emotional response. Or she might try to make you jealous by posting with other guys. But deep down, she's struggling because for the first time, she's chasing you. Point 5. She makes her biggest mistake. By now, she's at a crossroads. She either has to admit she messed up and try to win you back, or distract herself with someone else. And that's why a lot of women jump into rebound relationships at this stage. She doesn't want to sit with her emotions. She doesn't want to admit that she lost a guy who is actually worth something. So instead, she tries to replace you. But you can't replace real energy. You can't fake true attraction. And because she's rushing into something out of desperation, it's not long before she realizes the mistake she made. This is why women always come back. Not because they love you, but because they thought they could do better, only to realize they downgraded. They thought you were replaceable, but now they see you weren't. And when that realization hits, it's already too late. Point 6. The power shift. You've already moved on. Here's the plot twist. By the time she realizes her mistake, you're already in a different place. You're not waiting, hoping she comes back. You've been leveling up, focusing on your goals, improving yourself. And now, you're on a whole new level. That's when she reaches out. Maybe it's a late night text. Maybe she suddenly wants to catch up. But now, the choice is yours. You can engage or you can keep moving forward, because the real power isn't in making her chase. It's in realizing you never needed to chase in the first place. At the end of the day, walking away isn't about making her miss you. It's about choosing yourself first. It's about realizing that you were never supposed to beg for attention, validation, or love. The second you stop chasing, you gain all the power. So let her wonder, let her overthink, let her regret. Meanwhile, you're too busy leveling up to even notice. If you've made it this far, drop a comment below. I move forward.